was already deafening. People were shouting at the stage, even though there was no one there to hear them. "Jimmy, I love you. Don't do it, Jimmy. No, do it. Top yourself. Save me the price of your next crap album," yelled a bloke near them. He sniggered at his mates, who laughed uncomfortably. A tearful girl yelled at him to shut up. A couple of rows down, a man offered to punch his lights out if he spoke up again. The whole place was too hot, too edgy. Lizzie slipped her hand out of Adam's as they pushed through to their seats. She sat down and stared around her, trying to take it all in. "Do you think anyone here's taken it?" she asked. "Bound to," said Adam. Lizzie laughed nervously. She's scared, he thought, and realized that he was scared too. Deathers were dangerous. They had nothing to lose. That was the whole point. Death had started out as a euthanasia drug, to give the terminally ill 1 week of great quality life and a clean way out. No one ever imagined that the young would take it too. But then no one imagined what it would give the young. Super youth. On death, you were better. Mentally, physically, sexually, any way you cared to look at it. It was the biggest high there was. So they said. And of course, at a price. Death cost thousands per tab. And there was no going back. No one had found an antidote, and most scientists didn't expect one to emerge. Jimmy Earle was a big star, the biggest, but in this respect, he was the same as everyone else. If he'd taken death, he was as good as dead. He'd been on about it for ages, in the press, on his website. The concert had been cancelled twice since he had announced that he'd finally gone and done it. The authorities were terrified. Death had already caused the biggest wave of suicides ever recorded among the under-25s. Only when he'd withdrawn his statement and sworn it was all just a publicity stunt had they allowed the concert to go ahead. The question was, who was Jimmy fooling? The authorities or the fans? Was he or wasn't he on death? And if he was, why? "The bucket list," said Adam. "Oh, yeah." "Not the point," exclaimed Lizzie. "It's not what you do, it's how you experience it. Everything is for the last time. Every little thing matters, that's the point. When you enter the death phase, life becomes so intense. Most people wait till they're old and tired. Jimmy decided to do it while he's still young." Adam snorted. "That's such a girl thing to say. Did you read his list? I mean, come on." Jimmy Earle's bucket list was a thing of legend. It had cost over £20 million. He had slept with 100 girls in 1 week. At least 20 of them had come out of it pregnant. He'd travelled around the world, eaten 2 kilos of caviar at a sitting, drunk 30 gallons of champagne, snorted a pound of cocaine, been into space, killed a man, hunted snow leopards, climbed Everest. The list went on. Of course, it was a fantasy. No one person could have done all those things in a single week. Or could they? Death didn't just kill you. It loved you up better than ecstasy and boosted you at the same time. With strength, fitness, and belief on your side, you could do anything. Maybe, just maybe, it was all true. Nah, thought Adam. Publicity, that's all it is. But how great would it be if someone somewhere really had done all that stuff in just 1 week? And how much greater if that person was him? Lizzie fixed him with a look. "Would you do it, Adam? If you could have his bucket list? Really?" Adam tensed up. He hated being put on the spot. If it was true, Jimmy Earle had done more in a single week than he